Hey everyone, Southy here. So let's start with a few facts and the difficulties of today's race for SVG. Try and listen to everything I say, and not just focus on what you supercar fans consider the negatives. Shane had a good car today. Don't care what you guys want to say and say, oh, the Trackhouse needs to give him better cars, blah, blah, blah. He had a fast car. There's no question he had a fast car. And I love the way, we'll get on to the positives after. We'll do the difficult part first. So winning on an oval track is very difficult. It's the most difficult thing there is in motorsport. The average amount of time it takes for someone who's won an Xfinity championship to win in the Cup Series on an oval is 3 full seasons. And those guys have 10 years experience before they win that Xfinity title. So for Shane to come in and this only be his first full season, and you guys expecting him to be running better than he is just ridiculous. It's hard, and he doesn't have the experience yet, and he's not an extraordinarily better talent than everybody else. It's going to take time. He's going to continue to get run over in the playoffs when he gets up there in the top 10, because the intensity level has picked up so much for the playoffs, more than it was in the regular season. The intensity level now is a whole different postcode. And when he gets up in that top 10, those experienced, hard-ass oval track drivers who've been doing this for years are just going to run over him. And there's nothing he can do about it, because that's just the way it is. He's going to get run over, and he's going to get shuffled back to the back, because he just doesn't have the knowledge yet to run at the front. It's one thing for him to run at the front during the race, in the top 10 during the race, in the regular season, and sit there and run around making laps. Anyone can do that. We've seen Cody Ware do that. We've seen Cody Ware lead at Daytona. It's just running around during the race is one thing. Running in the top 5 at the end of the race is another thing. Running in the top 5 or the top 10 during the playoffs is another thing altogether. And I'm telling you, this will continue to happen. Shane will continue to get run over by those guys, because that's what happens. Doesn't matter what level of oval track racing you're at, that's what happens. Now, the positives from today was I thought he drove a great race. I really did. He made 2 big unforced errors himself, spun himself out, and then sped on pit row. Two mistakes he can't afford to make if he wanted to get through to the round of 12. He made those mistakes. They were unforced errors. He made them. No getting around it. But I love the way they were throwing things at him and at their race strategy. In that at the end of the first stage, when he came in, took 2 tyres, put him up towards the front, and he battled to try and get a top 10, pushing people out of the road, really getting aggressive, having a go. That was fantastic. That really was great to see, and it stepped him up. They tried things with strategy all day. They tried to get him up with where they pitted and how they pitted and what they did. But unfortunately, as I said, he just kept getting run over. And you can't make those mistakes. But he drove a great race. He tried hard all day, put himself in position, didn't take shit from people, he pushed his way through, and it'll hold him in good stead later on because people will see that he's having a go, like he's really having a go now. And he's really getting a handle on the car. He's understanding the car on the ovals, and he's driving much better. And I think he'll continue to improve. I think he's a long way from winning a race legitimately yet. He could jag one, but I don't think he'll win. So, yeah, all in all, I wish the race had run longer. I thought it was a fantastic race today. I really enjoyed the whole race. It was great. Hamlin was on his own. He was the class of the field today. I don't know what's wrong with Larson. He just seems to lose his mind sometimes lately. I don't know whether he's not happy or what's going on, but yeah, it's funny to see that happen the way he behaves recently. But yeah, I thought it was a great race. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed watching Shane really trying things and his team really trying things, and it was exciting. It was exciting to watch them really having a crack, and him being super, super aggressive. That was exciting. I enjoyed it a lot. It was great to see. But I think all you Shane Van Gisbergen supercar fans, close your excuse book up and put it away. Enjoy the racing, enjoy his progress, enjoy what he's doing because he's doing a great job, and stop blaming everything else for where he is. You don't have an understanding of how hard it is what he's doing, how hard it is to win on an oval. You're not grasping it at all. All these excuses about blaming Trackhouse, blaming the cars, blaming the other drivers, blaming NASCAR, blaming everything there is. He's doing a great job. There's nothing to be blaming anyone for. He's doing a great job, and let him keep doing it. Cheers.